All right, well, we're getting underway for the final live session of this course. Sure has gone by fast. Today is May 23rd. It's about 5:12 p.m. And this class is Management for National University, Management 400, Ethics and Law, Business and Management. All right, welcome, Jermaine.
Yep. hmm
Yep.
Right.
So going into our final week, as you started to mention, we have our final exam, and we have the mini paper number 2. Of course, along with the discussion questions, but the two are the final exam and our mini paper number 2. So,
Okay.
and,
Yep. In
no, go
terms
ahead.
of what the final exam entails, how to prepare for that?
Yeah, I do want to share my screen, although let's see here. I'm looking at number 2. Yeah, so for the final exam, it's really going over weeks 3 and 4. So similar, the midterm was weeks 1 and 2, and then the final will be primarily covering weeks 3 and 4.
So it won't entail anything from weeks 1 and 2?
I don't believe so. Let me give it a quick check. I'm just going to move. I'm going to move this. Move this one browser off the recording screen, and I'll take a quick peek, but I'm pretty sure. There it goes. Well, the first couple I look at, it looks to be centric to weeks 3 and 4. Although I haven't read all the questions, but the first few look like it's to weeks 3 and 4. Let me go check one more thing here. Yeah, it should just be on weeks 3 and 4, as best I can tell from the information I have here.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't say for sure they won't, you know, sneak
Put a
something in there.
couple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what I looked at, it looks specific to the week 3 and 4 information, which Makes sense. I mean, it's just a 4-week class, so like even the midterm was, it should have been like, could have been like week 2, week 4,
Right.
but
Hmm.
that's what
How
they
many
call it.
questions again?
Um,
Like 50 or something.
it
Or
looks to be a
40.
good amount. Let me see here. Looks to be 46. Yeah, 46 questions, and you have an hour and you got 2 hours to take it. So like I said, I upped the time, so definitely have plenty of time to take it.
What
So
was that, sir?
it's 100. The time to take it's 2 hours. So
Hmm.
should be ample time to read the
How many
questions.
and how many questions?
Looks like 46.
46.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, 46.
yeah.
That's fine.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right. One of the things, just I mean, and also just a reminder, I did post it in class that everything's to be due by Saturday, 11:59 p.m. So typically throughout the course it's Sunday. However, final week it's Saturday, 11:59, which I did post. And Jermaine, your week 1 mini paper was right on point. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Just I do want to say for the recording that it's full APA formatting, and the paper itself, I think this one's 5 pages, and articulated that references are required. Because some of the papers I read last time, just speaking to everybody here, some of the papers I read last time were well written, but it wasn't the focus on what the specific requirements were. So some of the papers were well written, but didn't specify these required areas. And so, some folks lost some points because of that. So, in watching this video, and when you write the paper, it should be, that your assignment should be your title page, and then starting with your first page after that, an introduction. The introduction covers what your paper is about, right? So that's what the introduction, and then the core body, where really you're going to get your main points, is you know what is the nature of the ethical breakdown. So write about that specifically, use that for level 1 header. Your next section, what raised a question in your mind, then write about that specifically. So for each one of these bullet points is specifically what the rubric is and how I will specifically grade your paper. So when going into the second one, your paper should have introduction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 level 1 headers that define each section and be very specific in your writing to the what these requirements are, because that's where the grades align. And then of course conclusion references, and of course any questions on how to format a paper. I got my video here that talks through it, and you can always send me an email and I'll be happy to answer any questions. So all right, well, I mean, that's really it going into week 4. The final exam, which looks to cover weeks 3 and 4, and then the mini paper, which gave them specific direction to help maximize points. So yeah, and I think that's really about it. Oh, this is
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
Fast.
Okay. Yeah. So just the quiz and the paper, and and everything's gotta be in on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Let me just go to week 4 real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. First unit discussion questions. Let me just thought I had the tab open. What took forever? Okay. And then week 4. Yeah. 4 review. The videos. Class discussion. Yeah, that's it. You got your that's all you have for week 4. So that's about it. Well, any other questions, Jermaine, on what's ahead of you? I can't hear you. I look to be muted if you're talking.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, the quiz and the paper and the discussion. All right, by Saturday.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And just looking through the week 4 here, and I don't see where it has the exam available for y'all.
So the exam is not set yet.
Well, it's set. Let me make sure that it's accessible. So that could be a problem. I'm gonna actually look on this other screen right here. Yeah, it says visible, so yeah, it should be fine. Let's see here. Lecture concepts week 2. We'll see right here. It says exam. I don't see your exam in here. I don't suppose you're by your computer, because it says here, it says viewable. When I look at the test, it says viewable. I just want to make sure y'all can get to it. Well, I guess you can go to coursework, right? You have this drop down here. Because I don't know, like sometimes my view looks different from the student view. You know, unmute if you're saying anything. Yeah, it says visible. So Yeah, should be good to go.
So it's good now?
Yeah, do you have, on your class portal, do you have this drop down right here?
For the quiz?
Well, just like right here where it says coursework. You should.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so then you can click on that and go to quizzes.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
okay, here's the two quizzes. The reason goes when I go to content and then scroll down, this way. When you go to week 4, I don't see the quiz over in this section.
Mm. Yeah, I
So,
normally just access it the previous way where I just go
okay.
to.
Okay, good. As long as you can get to it, that's the main thing. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All
Well,
set.
all right, and so Jermaine, that's everything I was gonna cover. I see Donna has joined. Hi Donna, how are you?
Hi there, I'm doing good.
All right. Well, we were just going through what's upcoming for week 4, which is the exam, which is I looked at Jermaine and asked, what it covered, and I looked at a couple of the questions. It looks like it's primarily covering weeks 3 and 4. Although they might sneak something previously in, but it looks like it's covering specifically week 3 and 4. And it is a 2-hour, 2 hours to get it done. So should have plenty of time. Also, just a reminder that all assignments are due Saturday, 11:59. I know weeks 1 through 3 are Sunday, but final week is Saturday, 11:59. And then just went over some of the specifics of the mini paper number 2 on ensuring, I put this out in the announcement section because I got some papers that were off a little bit for week 1 for the first one, and just wanted to, specify the paper title page, introduction, title page, first page, starting your second page, introduction. And then, the paper really needs to focus in with your writings to, specifically address these sections. So your paper will have 7 level 1 headers and be specific in what you're writing about that specifically address these 7 questions in here. And then conclusion, and then references. I believe this one's to be about 5 pages long. And then of course, if there's any questions about APA formatting, click the link or email me. I'd be happy to respond. And that's really about it for week 4. Did you have any specific questions?
So on the mini paper number 2, is references required or
They are
not
required, yeah.
required?
They are required.
They
yeah.
are required. Okay. Okay, because
but
I know the first one we didn't have to list them.
that's correct. Yeah. Second one,
Okay.
they are required. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think it was where you, I think only the, what you call it, only the what you call it, not the actual paper itself, the extended outline.
Mhm.
That's the only one that references weren't required.
Yeah, after we went through week when we first went through the mini paper number 1, I noticed that it didn't say references required for mini paper number 2. And so I changed it to make sure to ensure that they are required for mini paper number 2. They should have been for mini paper number 1. And I missed that when they wrote it, they didn't put it down. But they should always be required for APA papers, research
Right.
papers.
That's for the actual paper, right? Not the extended outline.
Right. Yeah. Which I already graded all the outlines. Everybody did really good on the outlines.
Okay.
Yeah. but the paper itself, absolutely, yeah, need to have references. And you know, and on mini paper number 1, I didn't mark anybody down if they didn't have references because it didn't state it, which it should have, but it didn't. But most people included references anyway, so which was really good. Yeah. So, but yeah, and everything's been graded through, you know, everything that's been submitted through last week. And then I'll get everything graded early next, you know, what y'all do for week 4. I'll get graded early next week. Monday's a holiday, so won't be working on Monday, but Tuesday I'll jump on it and get everything graded as soon as I can, and then get final grades posted. And that'll be a wrap.
Okay.
All right. Well, any other questions this evening?
That's it for me.
All right. Well, thank you, Jermaine. Appreciate you attended all 4. Donna, I know you attended the live sessions as well, so I appreciate you showing up. But Donna, do you have any other questions?
No, I don't. I'll look at, I'll probably review this like the week, and if I have any, I'll email and ask.
That sounds good. All right. All right, you both. Well, thank you again. Have a great evening. I hope you have just a really great 4th week, and I hope for you both and anybody watching that you've enjoyed the class. It's been my pleasure. And this coming up weekend, have a good, safe, extended weekend. And wish everybody the best.
One more thing, I think in preparation for the finals, we need to watch like the videos, right?
I would, yeah, because you know all the videos. This course does have some really good videos that in addition to the books, of course, but yeah, I absolutely would watch the videos for week 3 and 4, and at least, I mean, not try and memorize it, but you know, maybe get familiar with what's covered. And of course, when you're doing your exam, if you're not sure something, you can go back maybe and replay it or something. But yeah, definitely watch the videos because they do provide a wealth of information.
Okay, thank you. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you both. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye.